Okay. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a really different ASMR video. This isn't going to be like a makeup one or anything like that. So I really love reading and I'm a bookworm, and I recently sorted out all of my books. So like I have my review books in one pile, leisure books that I want to read, and my to be read pile this behind because I had a reading slump. Sorry about that. So I have sorted out all of the books in my collection that I kind of picked up really cheap, but I no longer have interest in, that I'm going to be letting go, and that is this bag right here. It's a lot. Sorry, really badly. Yeah, so I just did a makeup one for the ASMR channel, and now I'm going to do a book one of tapping and just saying a little bit about the books and maybe reading the blurbs. It depends how long it takes. So if you're a book lover or a bookworm or you want book ASMR, this is perfect for you. So I have I have this massive bag of books. I can't remember how many is in there. So I will probably just tip them out. These books will most likely be donated, or I may put them on the Facebook marketplace, just depending how I feel. So we'll start off with the first one, and let me just bring you a little bit closer. Okay, so the first one I have two of because Waterstones for some reason sent me two when I pre-ordered this. All of these books are most likely brand new. So this book is about vampires, and it says, "Welcome to Vamps, an elite academy in the Swiss Alps for the children of the wealthiest and most vampire families. Dylan is an outsider, a damper, half vampire, half human, sent to the Vamps to learn to nurture his vampire side. Thrown in at the deep end, he must embrace his fangs if he is to survive. But blood never lies, and there is something special in Dylan's veins that the others do not have. And as his power grows, so does the target on his back." So I have this one, and inside it just says, "I've never tasted a single drop of another person's blood. That explains why you smell so intoxicantly human. You're going to love it, trust me." This is first edition, I believe, and we do have a picture of the author and the author's name. So yeah, so I'm letting this one go just because I have another copy and I don't need to. Okay. The next book that I'm letting go is Flaumed by Cecilia Ahern. I have had this in the cupboard where I keep all my books and bags for so long. I'm not going to read it. I have no interest in it anymore. It was just one that was picked up by Tesco's, and this is second edition. So there is another book to it called Perfect. I have no idea what this book is about. I have no plans on reading it, so I'm just gonna let it go. And even the back isn't telling me a lot, which is why I'm not saying much. It's a very big book of 401 pages. The next book that I'm letting go is the Vampire Diaries, The Awakening and the Struggle, which is volume 1, books 1 and 2. I'm letting go of these because I've watched the TV series and I have it on DVD. So I don't want to read the books as well because I have so many other books I want to read. And I have all of my favourites in a cupboard that I want to read as well, that I read when I was younger and review. And if you go to the Obsidian Nook, it's a gaming channel / makeup sometimes / book videos, and I try and do book reviews as much as I can. I've got my 7th month coming up. I've just got 100 pages to read of that and then I'll be done. So we all know that the Vampire Diaries, if you've watched it, is about vampires and vampires, you know, sucking on human blood, and she's in like a love triangle with these two. And then we have Catherine from like the past, who is her doppelganger. And then we have Bonnie, who is like a witch. So I'm assuming the book will just have like extra things that maybe weren't included in the TV show, but other than that, I have no interest in reading it. I mean, there's like 7 books so far, but this is by L.J. Smith, and this author did the Night World as well, which is another recognisable one. The next book is Just One Day by Gail Forman. I'm letting these go because I read If I Stay, and I have If I Stay on DVD, so I'm not really interested in carrying on this series to find out what happened or anything like that. These are in pristine condition and brand new. So, A Whirlwind in Paris, A Chance at True Love, Heartbreaking is waiting just around the corner. And the story continues with Just 1 Year. But I absolutely love the cover of If I Stay. And then we have Just 1 Year, which kind of goes with Just One Day. And 24 Hours Can Change Your Life. Alison and William share one magical day together in Paris before chance rips them apart. The moving and romantic companion to Just One Day. This is a story of choices we make and the accidents life throws at us. But is one day enough to find your fate? I have had these books for so long, since they came out in 2013, and I haven't read them. So it's time to let them go. And If I Stay really make me cry. I may add that to the review list on the Nova Project, which is my other channel, and we do film reviews on there. Okay. The next one I'm letting go is The Iron Traitor by Julie Gagra, and this is the Iron Fae Call of the Forgotten. I have read the first 4 books of the Iron King, the Iron Knight, and the Iron Queen. That I've got the other 2 to read. I have no more interest in carrying this series on, so I'm letting them all go once I've read them. But this is one of the old covers where it's kind of embroidered. And this is about Megan chasing kind of Alice in Wonderland, where she's like fairy and she has to go and rescue her brother. And then she meets her dad in the Never Never. I think it's the Never Never. When we met, I had no idea he would be the catalyst for the end of everything. And then we have, you know, one of those like things that never come off. One Killer Storyteller MTV. No, we really needed that printed on there. You see what I mean by textured? So yeah, parting with this one. Okay, so the next one I have is one that a family member got me a while ago. But I've tried to read, I think it's The Crown and the Others by Kira Cass. And I just, sorry, the selection, the elite, the one that had the crown. I just can't get into the series, it's not for me. So it's this one by Kira Cass, and it has kings in it, love, so unfortunately it's not my cup of tea. And it's brand new as well because I haven't read it. Okay, the next one is I picked up at a library sale for 20p. I have no interest, and I believe this isn't the first book. It's 666 Park Avenue is the first book, and this is The Dark Glamour by Gabriella Pierce. So you can see it's an ex-library copy because it's still got the back in it. So it has witches in it, love, and magical powers. Yeah, so I just picked it up because it was 20p on an impulse, didn't realise it was the second book. Another one that I picked up from the library, which is about vampire, werewolves and witches. This is an adult fiction. Again, this is book number 4. And they didn't have the other books to borrow, So again, I'm letting it go, but on each chapter there's a nice little moon. And that is Red Blooded by Amanda Carlson. Or Carlson. Carlson. Apologies. So hopefully somebody else will enjoy it a lot more than I will. Okay, the next one is a big paperback by Annie Dalton, and it's the Divine Collection, Agent Angel. I believe this is books 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 6, 7 and 8 books in here. I picked it up from the charity shop because it was cheap, but because it's 6, 7 and 8, yeah, I'm not going to read it. But this is about travelling to Jamaica where she must foil a gang of pirates. So they're obviously angels and they're agents, so they're doing different stuff. But again, I didn't want to have to find like the first ones. So I'm letting it go, and on each chapter you have like a beautiful little A. Nice cover though. Okay. And the last book that I have in my ASMR unhaul is Amanda Ashby Very Bad Day, which the first book is Zombie Queens, which back in the day I heard a lot about zombie queens. But again, I got this one from a charity shop. It's not a British edition, it's a USA and a Canada, which is why I picked it up. So this is about a dragon slayer, and I suppose she has to survive her way out of it. I have no interest in it whatsoever. So thank you so much for watching. Any support is very much appreciated. And yeah, this is a little different video, but I want to try and put books on my ASMR channel because I do like watching like ASMR books. That's not a channel, that's just something I search in. So not many people do it anymore, so this is why I'm kind of bringing books over to this channel as well. Just something different. So any support, and that would be